In the realm of human emotions there exists a predator, a heart-eater who feasts on the affections of her unsuspecting victims. This predator is no ordinary woman. She is a siren, an enchantress, whose beauty is as captivating as her charm is beguiling. She enters relationships not with the intention to love and nurture, but to ensnare and devour. Her hunger is not for the physical, but for the emotional and psychological. She feeds on the adoration, the love, the very souls of those who fall into her trap. Her tactics are subtle, her manipulation masterful. She weaves a web of false promises and hollow declarations of love, drawing her victims into her trap. Once entangled, they become her prey, their emotions her sustenance. The allure of her beauty and the charm of her words are potent. As the architect of their emotional downfall, she dismantles their self-worth piece by piece. Their hearts, once vibrant and full of life, are left in ruins. Their light, once bright and hopeful, is extinguished, consumed by her insatiable narcissism and thirst for attention. But what drives this heart-eater? What twisted motivations and psychological intricacies lurk beneath her beautiful facade? Is she a sociopath, devoid of empathy and remorse? Is she a wounded soul, seeking validation and control in the destruction of others? Or is she simply a calculated manipulator, a predator who thrives on power and control? This woman, this heart-eater, challenges our understanding of love, of power, of the dynamics of relationships. She forces us to confront the devastating impact one individual can have on another, the blurred boundaries between love and manipulation, and the enduring struggle faced by those who fall victim to her toxic allure. She is no ordinary woman, but a master manipulator whose appetite for emotional destruction knows no bounds. As we delve deeper into the shadowy depths of her character, prepare to be captivated, for the heart-eater is about to be unveiled. She is a maestro of emotional orchestration, playing the symphony of her victims' heartstrings with a deceptive ease. Her craft is not one of brute force, but of subtle persuasion, a dance of intrigue and illusion that leaves her subjects enthralled and powerless. She is the conductor of their emotional symphony, and they the unwitting instruments in her grand performance. Imagine, if you will, a spider spinning its web. Each strand is a carefully spun thread of deceit woven with a charm that ensnares the unsuspecting fly. This is her modus operandi, her art of emotional manipulation. Each thread is a promise, a sigh, a caress, a word of affection, each one designed to draw her victims deeper into her web. She's not a predator who pounces, but one who patiently waits, drawing her prey into her grasp with a stealthy and calculated precision. Her arsenal is not one of physical weapons, but of emotional ones. She uses empathy as a smokescreen, casting an illusion of understanding and concern. She wields guilt and fear like a sword and shield, using them to keep her victims off balance and under her control. Her words are her arrows, each one aimed to pierce the heart and soul, leaving her victims wounded and vulnerable. She is a sculptor, chiseling away at the self-esteem of her victims until what remains is a hollow shell of their former selves. She is a gardener, planting seeds of doubt and insecurity that sprout into a forest of fear and self-loathing. She is a painter, coloring the canvas of their reality with shades of despair and hopelessness. In the world of emotional manipulation, she is a virtuoso, a maestro wielding the baton of deceit with an uncanny finesse. Each note she plays, each chord she strikes, is a calculated move designed to bring her closer to her ultimate goal, to feed her insatiable hunger for power and control. As the puppet master of emotions, she leaves a trail of broken hearts and shattered dreams in her wake. One might wonder, how can one individual wield such power to cause such profound emotional devastation? The heart-eater's mastery of manipulation, her ability to charm and ensnare, is a testament to the immense influence a single soul can exert on another. Picture a marionette. The puppeteer, with a mere flick of the wrist, controls the movements, the dance, the very life of the puppet. This is the heart-eater, a puppeteer of emotions, a conductor of hearts. But unlike the puppeteer who brings joy, she brings devastation. She is an architect of emotional ruin, constructing elaborate scenarios designed to exploit her victims' vulnerabilities, their trust, their love. She does not build to create, but to destroy, to satisfy her insatiable hunger for control and attention. Her victims, unsuspecting and smitten, are drawn into her web. They become prisoners not of physical chains but of emotional bonds, woven with lies and deceit. Their hearts, once full of love and trust, are left scarred and hollow, echoing with the remnants of their shattered self-worth. But what of the heart-eater herself? Does she not also pay a price? For every heart she consumes, she loses a piece of her own humanity. She becomes less of a person and more of a monster, her soul blackened by the emotional destruction she leaves in her wake. Yet, despite the darkness she embodies, there is a strange, haunting beauty to the heart-eater. She is a tragic figure, a testament to the destructive power of narcissism, the devastating impact of unchecked desires. She serves as a chilling reminder of the potential that lies within each of us, the capacity for good and for evil, for creation and destruction. So we find ourselves captivated, drawn into her tragic tale. We glimpse the darkness within us, the potential for manipulation and control. And we are left to ponder the power of a single soul, the profound impact one person can have on another. The power she holds is a chilling reminder of the profound impact one soul can have on another. In the heart of this emotional tempest lie questions that challenge our understanding of love and power. We are led to believe that love is a sanctuary, a safe harbor in the stormy seas of life. But what if love becomes the storm? What if it's a tempest? A whirlwind of emotions, a battleground where power shifts like quicksand under our feet. This is the world our heart-eater inhabits, a world where love is not a gentle caress but a weapon, sharpened and ready for use. What is love really? Is it the selfless act of giving, of putting another's needs before one's own, or is it, as the heart-eater shows us, a tool for manipulation, a means to an end? Does love give us the right to manipulate, to twist and bend another's emotions to our will? Surely not. Love should elevate us, not bring us to our knees in despair. Yet our heart-eater thrives in this chaos, this maelstrom of emotions. And what of power? Is it not the ability to influence outcomes, to control one's own future, and in some cases, the future of others? When love and power intertwine, the results can be devastating. Power can corrupt the purest of emotions, turning love into a game of control and dominance. Is this what happened to our heart-eater? Did her thirst for power consume her, turning her love into a weapon of destruction? The dynamics of power in a relationship should be balanced, a reciprocal dance of give and take. But what happens when the scales tip? When one person holds all the cards, leaving the other powerless and vulnerable? This is the world our heart-eater has created, a world where she is the puppet master and her victims the marionettes. Does love give us the right to manipulate? And what happens when the dynamics of power shift in a relationship? The heart-eater's tale leaves us pondering these unsettling questions.